Welcome to the December broadcast. I'm your host, El Law.
And I'm Quinton Atudis, and today we're going to have a look at winter sports, Christmas wishes, and upcoming weather.
Today's broadcast is sponsored by Elf on the Shelf.
Thanks, Ernesto. Next, our own news anchor, El Law, met with girls basketball standouts Gracie Furlong and Addie Hafel.
I'm El Law, and I'm here with
Gracie Furlong.
And Gracie, why did you choose your number?
My dad's number was 4, so I think, and my sisters were all number 4, so that's why I'm number 4, I think.
And do you think you have a strong enough team to make it to state this year?
I do think we do have a strong enough team. I think we should be really good, and maybe even one of the best teams that Galena history has ever seen. So I think we have a very, very good chance at going to state.
And why should other people play basketball?
Because it's a fun sport, and I think it teaches a lot of people about like teamwork and just being able to work with other people. I think that's also really huge in basketball and just in life in general.
Thank you. I'm El Law, and I'm here with
Addie Hafel.
And Addie, why did you choose your number?
My dad was number 20 when he grew up, so I decided to take his number 2.
And do you think you have a strong enough team to make it to state this year?
Definitely, we have 3 returning starters, which really helps, and then our underclassmen that are pulled up to varsity are really strong players as well.
And what was your worst performance, and what did you learn?
I would say early in the season, we had such a short transition from volleyball to basketball. It's a little rusty, but just getting in the gym and continue to work at it, I've gotten a lot better.
And why should other people play basketball?
It's just a fun sport to play, obviously, and then there's obviously a winning environment that we have with our program, which makes it super enjoyable.
Thanks, El. This year, Galena High School has started a wrestling team. Currently, there are about 15 students who take to the mat each week. Jackson Sides had a chance to talk to Luke Dugan about how the season is going.
I'm Jackson Sites, and I'm here with Lucas Dugan. And today we're going to be interviewing about wrestling. Have you set any records in wrestling? If not, what records would you like to set?
Well, it's our first year. We only had one tournament, and we haven't been able to set any records. I don't even know if there are. I'd have to look what records need to be broken.
Really?
Yeah, I don't even know what
Alright.
records. And if one record, state, baby.
Yeah.
That's where I want to go, but see how it goes.
Alright. Describe your highlight sport.
My highlight sport?
Yeah.
Like
the best one, like the one you're best at.
wrestling. I'm not very good at football. I'm not coordinated enough, and I can't catch a ball, so I can't play basketball or make any shots. But I can throw you around. I
Yeah.
might not look very big, but I'm sturdy, wiry. That's what people say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why do boys wrestle girls sometimes?
Because the girls want to wrestle, and there isn't a women's division.
Isn't it?
No. If there was a women's division, we would have it, but there's not enough girls going out to other schools to make one. We're actually talking to Wahlert and another school in Dubuque somewhere to get the girls to wrestle other girls. But as of right now, no other school has enough girls to have their own women's division. I don't even know if there. No, there is wrestling.
What spot did you choose for wrestling? What position?
Oh, you mean like spots?
Yeah.
Like there's like you can choose top and bottom, but there's not like, oh, I want to be like guard.
Oh,
Yeah,
so what position did you choose for wrestling?
you can't choose a position.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just like top or bottom, because that's during the match. But I always like to choose bottom if I'm losing. But if I'm winning, I like to choose top so I can let them stand up, and I lock my hands and I pick them up and slam back onto the ground. It's great fun. Yeah.
Thanks, Jackson. That was great. It's good to see that GHS has so many ways that students can get involved. For those students who don't play sports, there are other opportunities like speech team. Our weatherman Kevin Solano had met up with senior speech team members Emma Blum and Charlie Duncan to find out what the activity is all about. Okay, I'm El Law, and I'm here with.
Emma Blum.
And do you get nervous, and what do you do to help with your nerves?
I still get nervous. I've done it a million times, but it never gets less scary. I just take a deep breath, remember that everybody's in the same position. We all have a speech to give, so it's okay.
And what are your speeches about, and do they have meaning?
Yeah, so I have 2 different categories. I do radio speaking, so that's different, like current news articles that I put together. And then I do oratorical declamation, so that's like finding a speech that somebody else has given and then memorizing it. And I try to relate them back to me. So this year I'm doing one that's called How I Live with High Functioning Anxiety. So yeah, they definitely have meaning.
And is speech a one-person thing or a group project?
It's kind of a mix of both. It's a one-person project in the sense that you have your own categories and you have to learn that stuff by yourself, but it's also a group project in the sense that your whole team is working together, you're all helping each other out, running through your speeches, all that stuff. So,
And what listening skills do you learn from speech?
listening skills, it's definitely nice hearing other people's speeches, not only in my category, but listening to like other people's speeches in other categories. You can learn a lot from different like informative speeches, original oratory speeches, stuff like that. So I definitely learn something new every time I go to a tournament.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Wow, Kevin, I had no idea speech was so interesting.
Before we look, check out GHS students' favorite holiday movies. We are going to bring you a word from our sponsor, Elf on the Shelf. We've all met Mathematica, but what does she do when she's all alone at school? Let's take a look.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door.
Oh, she really goes everywhere. How does Mathematica even have time to report back to Santa about what goes on with the students at GHS?
It's all part of the Christmas magic. As you all know, the holiday season is approaching quickly. Winter break starts tomorrow. The multimedia class wants to know what your favorite Christmas movie is. I'm Ella, and I'm here with
Leah.
Nevaeh. And what is your guys' favorite Christmas movie?
My favorite Christmas movie is The Santa Claus.
My favorite movie is Christmas Story. My favorite movie is Home Alone. My favorite Christmas movie is The Grinch. My favorite Christmas movie is Home Alone.
My favorite Christmas movie is The Grinch.
My favorite Christmas movie is It's a Wonderful Life.
Daddy's Home 2. Home Alone.
My favorite Christmas movie is Home Alone.
I can't wait for winter break. I'm totally gonna go watch some of those movies.
Thanks for watching this episode of the broadcast. Today's program was brought to you by Elf on the Shelf. I'm Ella.
And I'm Quinton Tutis, and we want to wish you a restful and happy winter break.
Ka-chow.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow.